All right. So Gokashi's coming up. He'll be the third one. But I want to use this this fucking sheep shelter here because I got to rearrange it today, right? So I'm gonna use this sheep shelter as a metaphor for my my farm stewardship program, or whatever the fuck program. I ain't making no fucking program. I already got it. We got to do a program out. You want it? You can go find the reboot. Like whatever the fuck. Anyways, just work it out yourself. So this sheep pen, right? Look at this. It's just shit I found lying around on the farm. Held together by fucking hay twine. Hay twine that's gonna come off of the hay bales that I generate. You know? Pretty sure this chain came off of a... I don't know, it's only got one carabiner on it. It's probably a boat I don't fucking have laying around anymore. Because we got rid of a couple boats. I don't know why the fuck they had boats on here. Fucking landlocked. And that water mass out there ain't enough for a jet ski, let alone a boat. You know? But look, the sheep shelter is really fun to highlight because this is my best one yet, right? Because I did this 1, 2, 3. Don't mind the plastic on that. That chicken coop keeps fucking itself up. That's not an engineering problem. That's a manufacturing problem. You know, chicken coop out there for the little chickens. You know, for like my Japanese silkies and my cochins and my Pekings and shit, the little tiny ones. And then again, you know, that out there, that's an engineered plan. That was gonna be a chicken coop. And that one was a double problem. That was, I hired the wrong engineer. Then I asked the wrong manufacturer. Should have just fucking done it myself. I'd have figured out a better way. You know, because like the sheep shack and whatnot. This gate here, yeah. It's all just recycled shit we had laying around. You know, like I said the other day on the short, everything on this fucking farm's from 1973, and that's if I'm lucky. You know, my landlord, she keeps all the up-to-date shit locked away in that shed over there, and those 2 green sheds over there. Which honestly, I could make way better use of the fucking space, but she just keeps shit laying around that I'm not even allowed to access. But it's fine. I just work around it. You know. Even that was just good. It's just good stewardship because like we have a weird lease, you know, where like she's just like, yeah, it's a farm, use it however you want, but understand that I've been fighting the county on whether it's city or county for years now, and so don't do anything ridiculous. I was like, that's it? That's the whole lease? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, what else can I do to make your life easier? And she said, what do you mean? And I said, what do you mean, what do I mean? And she said, nobody's ever asked me that before. And I said, okay, what do you pay in property taxes right now? And she told me. And I said, you know, you've got 1, 2, 3 at the time, fully installed, according to the law, fully installed, roofed buildings that are not registerable as temporary. She said, okay. I said, if I knock down that pig pen, your property tax will come down, yeah? And she said, okay. And I said, cool. And she said, cool. And I said, just keep that in mind for the future, because I might need to ask, you know, for something along the lines of that, or maybe you just don't increase the rent on me and my wife in the future. She said, okay. And, you know, and that was it. Because, like, it's very open agreement. We're zoned in a gray area, you know. Are we city? Are we county? Don't know. They've redrawn the fucking lines so many times since 1962 that nobody fucking knows. Because we checked in with the county, and they told us to check in with the city, and we're like, who the fuck do you think told us to call you? The fucking city. You know? Same thing with this pasture right here. Now, legally speaking, there are technicalities that I have made improvements to that land. Yeah? And under those technicalities, I could start grazing that land under squatters' rights. But that doesn't feel right. You know, I've made like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 fucking attempts to call the lady who owns that place. But they tell me she's in a home down in San Antonio or some shit. And so I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll figure it the fuck out. You know? So now what I think I'm going to do, because on the one hand, is it advantageous to me? Yeah, to get my fucking animals to supplement my goddamn feed shit. But at the same time, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Let's walk. Let's talk. I got receipts, bro. Like, I ain't pulling shit out of my ass on here. I'm just trying to fucking thrive. Okay? I don't know if I can get this for y'all, but there's still some bald shit in there. Oh, and that's a good spot right there. You see that? No, because my camera's fucked up. You can kind of see it. Here, I'll just... Here, I fucking walked all the way over so you can see this. You see this? You see this? This is one of my fucking fence posts, bro. You know why it's burnt like that? Because these fucking folks, and I ain't complaining about them, they're just doing the best what they got. Because everything's fucked up. But these folks are in the fucking military, and they got stationed overseas. And they left their fucking kids in charge of the house. Kid didn't want to fucking mow. Kid didn't want to exercise. Kid started smoking cigarettes. Kid got even lazier in other fucking ways. And one day, he fucking threw a goddamn cigarette out and missed the butt can and burnt the goddamn back fucking walkway down and almost took some of my fucking land with it. So now, on the note of good stewardship, I'm just gonna ask the fucking fire chief to come out and walk me around this back pasture with him, even though I've got it all fucking foot paced, you know, looking for other avenues of fucking potential fire and shit. I'm gonna ask him for a written report that says I can graze the animals on it just to get rid of the fucking fire hazard. Because that's the honest truth. That's all I need to do. I don't need other people's shit button up against my fucking shit. I'm just trying to survive, thrive, feed my fucking kids, bro. But shit won't start changing until we fucking do. You know? So like, seize the spade. Fucking, y'all complain about the gloom, but you don't pick a broom up. You know? That's fucking Lupe Fiasco. You know? It's time the sleepers fucking wake up, because, god damn, shit is all fucked up. We gotta go upstairs and fucking knock on the captain's door and turn this motherfucker around. You know? It's fucking water in the hole of the boat. Fuck. You know? And it all starts with us. We just gotta be good fucking stewards. You know? Sometimes you gotta swallow a little bit of bitterness. You know, I don't want to fucking have to talk to these fucking neighbors. Nothing they've done so far has proven to me that they're fucking good quality people. You know what I mean? And they're fucking off, letting good quality shit rot. They got a fucking Harley in the back, bro. Just rotten. Not taking care of it. But like, I gotta swallow that down, you know? I gotta swallow shame or pride or guilt or whatever the fuck bullshit our society has controlled us with for all this time. And I gotta realize, like, healing starts with me. You know? The government's so fucking in bed with big ag and shit, chemical, you know? Because that's the funny thing, bro. That's the funniest thing. God loves his fucking metaphors, doesn't he? The Germans who built this fucking farm that I'm staying on were industrious as fuck. Super industrious. They worked the farm, bro. They were like rabbits and pigs first. And then they sold them off. And they went pigs, big ass flock of chickens. And then the next round, they got rid of the pigs. And they moved on to chickens and goats. And then the goats brought them cows. And then the cows brought them a house. And then a house brought them a second house. But that's where they got carried away, man. They moved into one of the houses they bought. And they let somebody onto the farm, and They just wanted the income, so they didn't vet them no more. You know, my landlord, she's just like the second or third person to inherit the way of doing leases that she does. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold it against her. Not once I understand the story. And so, like, I can understand all that. I come from a fucked up background. I'm not going to carry that around with me, but I'm also not going to judge people for it once I understand where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just got to get back to the land. We got to use our hands. We got to fucking build something that was broken, you know? 50% by Texas law, if I recall correctly, 50% of the cost of the fencing gets shouldered by each resident, right? Well, then I guess when it comes to mending fences, it's going to follow the same fucking breakdown.